So we talk about planks are the best thing you can do to strengthen your core. Now, if you don't know what a plank is when you make your back a plank. That's it. It's just a plank. And as you're doing this, I'm contracting all those same ab muscles, and I'm using shoulder muscles, all these different things. So everything's engaged. And then what you want to do is start with basic, set your timer on your iPhone, hold it for 30 seconds. If you can do 30 seconds, no problem. Tomorrow, try 40 seconds. Okay? Literally, you'll find a point where you won't be able to do more. Okay? You're just going to give up. What we want you to do is you should be able to work up to where you can hold a plank for a good 2 minutes, if not 3. You can do it. Every one of you here will be able to do this if you take your time to do it. Some of you might hit that goal at the end of a month. Some of you, it might take a year or so. But if you don't do it, you will never be able to do it. Does that make sense? But by doing this, so often I have patients, we'll get MRIs on them and stuff, and it's like, yeah, the damage is, there's no overt damage to, compression of the nerves, and they're going, oh, why do I have all this pain? And it's that illusion that I was talking about earlier. Your brain perceives certain problems that aren't really there. Doesn't mean you're faking it. Doesn't mean you're crazy. It just means you've trained your brain to perceive certain things a certain way. Whether that's reality or not, that's how it's been trained. So it's why David Copperfield had made a fortune doing illusions. Because it's easy to trick people if they come in with preconceived notions. So how can I work my way up to that? Well, I could get a chair, and I can make sure it's braced, so I don't fall and bust my teeth out and then sue Dr. Mocher because I told you to do this. And we can start simply like this. Just a simple angle. And when you can hold this for 2 minutes, then you're ready to try this. And you start back at 30, and you work your way up. And when you can do this for 2 minutes, then you flip it around and you go to here. And when you can do this for 2 minutes, then you're ready to go on the ground. Make sense? So no matter where you're at, you should be able to work your way up to this. Now, if I want to do it there, for you macho guys that are already in really good shape, or that get ticked off at work and then go teach a spin class and try to kill the entire class, we can go to here and hold my plank. Right? And I can, if I really wanted to be, like Dr. Jason or Dr. Jeff, I could go to here. Right? Now I'm not expecting any of y'all to do this. Unless you're ready to. Go through the levels. And when doing this you're like, geez, man, I don't feel like being here for 20 minutes. 3 minutes I'm not even breaking a sweat. Then you can start up in the ante a little bit. Make sense? So no matter what level of fitness that you are, you can come in on just planks. And I love planks. Now you can expand these exercises a bit into doing other types of development by holding my plank and then doing things like this. Right? So now I can engage other muscles, other proprioceptors into the mix. So there's all kinds of things you can do with this. But master the plank. When you get that down and you really can do this, what you'll feel is as you go through the day, you're going to have this stuff kind of working at about 10% all the time. Now, if I misjudge the step, I don't eat it. And all this stuff is so untrained that it just buckles and down we go. So we got to get these core things trained in to prevent the injuries. Make sense? All right.